Hello everyone, welcome to another video of Elemental War of Magic. This time it's version 1.0.06.019, and it's the most recent updated version, and I have been playing solidly now for the last 40 minutes without having to restart the system, without having to restart the game. Multiple battles. Unfortunately, in order for them to get it fixed so that it would work perfect at this point for the majority of us, unfortunately there was no backward compatibility available for the games prior to this 1.06 version. Now, I know some people are like, oh gods, no! I spent hours and hours of, restarting the computer or restarting the game just to get back in. Yeah, but here's the thing. If you get to play now with, without any crashes, without any white screens of doom, which if you've watched my videos, you've seen plenty of that, even as I mumble the words out loud. So in the grand scheme of things, is it unfortunate that it's currently not available? Yes. That your old games just won't work? Yeah, that sucks. The good side is, this is the stable version now. They were able to finally, with everybody's help of posting the problems, they were able to figure out what was causing the release issues after battles, and they were able to figure out what was causing the white screens of doom. So, yes, it's unfortunate, but who cares? At this point, I'm ecstatic because I've been able to play without having to restart because the game chugs or chokes. So at this point, okay, it's a little aggravating, but you know what? Compared to some of the problems that this had before, we're doing really, really good. Now, I had to restart the game, but that's okay. I was actually looking forward to that anyways. Ooh, look at that. Burn the little crispy critter for a whole bit of damage. I will move over for now. And I'm going to leave my champion, Lei Wu's, who recently I've just picked up, as the back line of defense. Pretty much only because at this point, he's actually worth something to me, so I don't want him to get beat or destroyed. In the meantime, that gives us the ability to lay into the spiders. And you're like, wait, you have summoning? How did you get summonings if you restarted? Because the King Kyrus that I built before still maintains his Book of Summoning. I don't think it breaks it. I think it makes it, you stand a chance. Because some of the monsters I've seen already out here are pretty vicious. So, there's that. And at this point, I'm having a good time. I'm just really rocking and rolling here. And this sand golem here that I picked up, he was actually a treasure chest item. Basically, I was fighting, and not fighting, I came across a treasure chest out in the wild, basically. And in there, I randomly found this unit. It was a necklace, and it said, do you want to summon a sand golem? And I said, yes. And thus he was born. Now, right now, I think I'm going to keep my little imp, my familiar, in reserve until I see what these spiders are actually going to do. I'll move them up one, but I don't know exactly who they're going to go after, the king or my soldiers. So we will hit next. Woot. All right. Oh, my bear got bit. My bear's angry. My bear made short work of the spider. All right. Something attacked my sand golem. My sand golem turned it into a nice green paste. And now for my familiar. Woohoo! Ow. Let's try that again. There we go. That's how you wipe that out. So, took a little bit of damage. That's okay. Actually, I'm right near town anyways. And, yeah. Hey, I got this guy to level up. Since he's actually important, I want him to have more hit points. So, we'll take that. Now, what I would really love to see is when normal units, or actually any units in general, level up, that they get access to some special abilities. I don't know when they're going to pop up or whatnot, but I really personally would like to see some. Let's see, what else? Like familiars. Wouldn't it be cool if your familiar, as it leveled up, you got to choose new powers for it? And actually choose new powers, not just be assigned a power, to be able to choose powers. I'm sure that'll be part of the wish list once they get everything rocking and rolling. But so here's... actually, I'm going to save the game just because it's a habit of mine, especially after playing this for so long now. I've gotten really used to it. Back to the game. Let's see. So, if you remember, this is it's still the giant phage planet. Now, except for now, we got a random roll, and we ended up over here in the upper left-hand quadrant. And what you had seen me playing before, if you watch any of my previous videos, we were all the way the heck over here. I just explored a decent chunk right about here. And this has got me on the far, far left side. One of the things that I was able to do, and this, by the way, is really cool. If you remember, I've talked about I've made my own NPCs, like the minor factions. Well, guess what? I did. It's absolutely awesome. I ended up, because I wanted each one of the NPC leaders to be different and unique, what I did is I ended up, after creating all the various factions for the minor factions, I ended up having a unique leader for each one of the factions. And in this case, it's like 21 leaders. So, of the 21 leaders, what I did is I used some Notepad++, and then grabbed a couple files. What I did as a sovereign, I'd go to the Create Sovereign screen. Actually, I'm going to save the game and show you what I'm talking about. Just because I found it to be quite interesting, and maybe you will too. So anyways, what I did is I went to, I would start a new game. We've already saved, so it's generally okay at this point. Started a new game, hit next, and then I ended up creating the NPC leaders. Let's see. Virga, no. Okay, this was the first one here. Aluthel Hanali. And then I build not Virga, Orkula Khan. I then built Baratheon Van Geer, Damian Lobo, Deliana Dreadchain, Demetrius, Felix Vonderheide, Katira Felliron, well, King Kyrus, he's my actual NPC leader, Lilith Blackstar, Marius Kraus, Matthias Black, Melrig Hazgul. I've got two Matthias Blacks, it looks like. Different outfits. I wasn't sure what was going on at the time. Sartu Vitel, Ruder Vex, Vonda Redgast, Zakara Doomblood, and Zathra Bloodstar. Fantasy names. You know, good stuff. So anyways, after building them, some of them I made sure they had different books. I built them like they were sovereigns. So you would go through and choose different things, and so that they would have a different feel depending on each one. And then I ended up... Now, I probably should have, switched out the backgrounds when I did it. I was just in a creation mode type of situation. So anyways, I made them, and then from there, I went ahead and saved them, and then I went and opened up the sovereign page, or basically I found where each one of the sovereigns was saved. I opened them up in Notepad, and then I went to the core units where I'd actually had my NPCs that I'd already named. I already had their names, so I just went ahead here and just saved them that way so I could open them up. And it was basically a copy and paste type of thing from the one into the other, so the core units would actually have the appropriate stats. And then there already have calls for, who they are. So in this case, my minions, or not minions, my miners factions will actually be all unique and different. And then as far as as far as factions, I ended up making a wide variety of factions, one of each type, with different things, you know, in the workshop here. For a faction creator, I made one of, for the kingdom, I made one of each of these, the primary races. And then for Empire, I made one for the Quendar, the Urkson, Trogs, Wraiths, and Cracks. And then gave them different names for their kingdoms and whatnot. Like Empire of Blackblood, the Empire of Furon, Ven-Karath, Zenak, Zarkul. Then we got to the kingdoms, Kingdoms of Adar, Dathrin, Kingdom of the Nine Stars, Kingdom of the Great Wolf, which actually is the faction I'm currently playing, and then Kingdom of the Great Bear, and Kingdom of the Holy Dragon. And I can easily go back in once I get an idea of what I want their faction backstory. I can go back in and edit the files where they're at, and, you know, get it taken care of there. But, yeah, so there we go. And eventually I'm going to try to find a way to get those out so you guys don't have to reproduce the same exact effort. And that way you can actually play them in my world, the Great Phage. And I'll catch you in the next video. And it's finally working perfectly for me. That's, you know, hands up, clap, yay, Stardock. It may have taken 2 days, but you got it fixed. Awesome job. All right, everyone, I will catch you in future videos.